Hey class, we're back with more examples of tag questions in English. The link to part 1 of this lesson is in the description. And today we are going to review that lesson and talk about another verb. Let's go! The example we used in the first lesson was: the meeting starts at 9 o'clock, doesn't it? In this example, doesn't it is my tag question. I use a tag question in this example because I think this information is true. The meeting starts at 9 o'clock. But I want to check to know 100%. So I say, doesn't it? After the sentence. And remember, doesn't matches the verb in the sentence. Starts, does. Then we repeat the subject. The meeting, it. Okay, so we reviewed part 1 of the lesson. But what do we do if our sentence uses the verb be? Be is always different in English. No do, no does, no did for the past. So, let's look at an example. She is coming over tomorrow. I think this information is true. I think she is coming over to my house tomorrow. But I want to check 100%. So I will use a tag question. She is coming over tomorrow. When I make a tag question for this sentence, I cannot use do, does, or did, because the verb is be, is. She is coming over tomorrow. In this example, I just repeat the verb, is. I change it to the negative, isn't, and I repeat the subject. The subject of this sentence is she. So the tag question is, isn't she? She is coming over tomorrow. Isn't she? Let's look at another example. He was late for work this morning. Again, I think this information is true, but I want to check. The verb is was. Be in the past. He was. I repeat the verb and change it to the negative. Wasn't. Then I repeat the subject. He. He was late for work this morning. Wasn't he? They are leaving at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I think this information is true. I want to check. I repeat the verb, are, change it to the negative, aren't, and repeat the subject. They. They are leaving at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Aren't they? Okay, now we know how to make the tag question with the verb be. Let's look at some more examples. New Year's Eve is on Wednesday. Most avocados are from Mexico. The king was not popular in his country. What are the tag questions for these sentences? New Year's Eve is on Wednesday. Isn't it? Most avocados are from Mexico. Aren't they? In this sentence, we want to use the word it for avocado. But because we have avocados, plural, we use they. Aren't they? The king was not popular in his country. Was he? Whoa! What happened in the last one? I did not use a negative. The last example is a little bit different. The sentence is in the negative. The king was not popular. Because this sentence is already in the negative, when we make the tag question, no negative. We only use the verb was. The king was not popular in his country. Was he? Okay, quick review. If we use almost any verb in English, we make our tag question with do, does, or did. The meeting starts at 9 o'clock. Doesn't it? But if the verb in the sentence is be, no do, no does, no did. She is coming over tomorrow. Isn't she? He was late for work this morning. Wasn't he? Also, if the sentence is affirmative, he is, the tag question is negative. Isn't he? If the sentence is negative, he was not, the tag question is affirmative. Was he? He was late for work this morning. Wasn't he? He was not late for work this morning. Was he? Okay, that is all for part 2 of this tag questions lesson. Again, the link to part 1 is in the description of the video. Please let me know in the comments if you want another tag questions video. Tag questions change if we use different verbs like could, should, would, or have been, for example. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Sam. I'll see you soon.